makes it disappear? My guess, and I base this on a thorough examination of the evidence, is that it is searching out its family. Instincts, genes, family connections. You understand that sort of thing, I know. They are always a more powerful drive than friendships, especially friendships with those of a different species.
Oh, okay. I assume he was on about Laika. I'm not really too sure, to be honest. Literally just loaded the game up and there he was blabbing on. So, hello, welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants. We are continuing on with... Well, it's not a run button. Thought I was playing... what did I think I was playing? Vanishing of Ethan Carter. That's what I was thinking of. That has a run button. So, we are back in Robinson the Journey then. We have just returned from the jungle, where we come across the giant pterosaur, which was the flying dinosaur. Oh no, got that wrong. Flying lizard. Not a dinosaur. They are not dinosaurs. Some people get very frustrated if you say that. I guess we're going to be heading up here, where the fence has been knocked down. I cannot see Laika. Ah, yeah. Thought that we hadn't scanned anything up here.
Look! Look what it's done to this fence. Anything could run straight through it. Wait, that doesn't include you.
Well, I'm going to go through there, mate. Don't know why you assume it was Laika rather than some other giant dinosaur that can herring through. Let's just pop down here and scan anything that pops up. Well, that was for a second. I did try and,
Listen to that. One day, your friend will be just like that monster out there.
It did sound quite terrifying.
4 meters tall and very hungry.
I did try and figure out what species the giant pterosaur was that swooped by us and tried to have us for lunch. I don't think it's a pterodactyl, so I don't think they got quite that big. And I can't remember if there was another one now. Called something similar. Pterodon? No. Something similar. But it was the biggest flying animal that has ever existed, and it's the size of a giraffe when it stood up. The size of a giraffe. That's absolutely ridiculous. Nothing the size of a giraffe should be able to fly. I'm not even sure how it did. I mean, that's absolutely mental. I know there's a higher oxygen content back in those earlier periods, which is why you did have giant animals and things like the giant sloth and other giant type creatures, because there is more oxygen to support their huge metabolic rates and stuff, which I think I've got right, but I'm not entirely sure. Something like that. Yeah. So I don't even think it was one of those, because I don't think the one that attacked us was the size of a giraffe. But it was very large.
You're going through there after
Yes.
your pet? What about the fence?
Sod the fence. Or do I have to fix the fence? Is that what you're telling me? Well, I can't fix the fence. So, yeah, that's that. I'm going through. Yeah, I was trying to identify them by their head crests. I couldn't quite get a good enough thing, because the giant one had a bit of a different, had a bit more of a mohawk head crest. Whereas your standard pterodactyls and other ones, essentially, all had slightly more peaked ones, but they were all a bit too similar to differentiate from my inexperienced eye anyway. Oop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, hello. Flying into view. I think that's everything. Hello, worm. We must be pretty close to completing a few more.
You take for that animal. I hope it's worth it.
No.
I would be surprised if it hasn't just run off to find its tribe. It's a
we've done
wild
fireflies.
animal. After all, it has no love, only instincts.
Her name is Laika.
I know
Yeah,
you're
pigs.
fond of it, but I personally won't ever call it a name. Wild animals don't have names.
Of course they do, it's ridiculous. And you're just a flying robot, why should you have a name over an actual living creature?
I must say, this is huge. There's no way she could have found her way across there.
Who's that? Oh, some of those little lizardy things. There we go. What else do we have? Oh, 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 something else is already taken focus. You. And that's everything for now. I think he's right. I don't know how Laika would have made it across here. So you got those giant dragonflies as well. That's again because of the higher oxygen content in the air, which allowed them to sustain their huge bodies, which actually obviously require a huge amount of energy to propel themselves along like that. And we're off.
I'm going to shut up now so we can concentrate.
Oh, good. Oh my lord. Oh my god. See him with a little mohawk control instead of a big peak now.
Be careful with the up. I feel like a slip. Just
And at this
no, and I'll see what I can do.
particular shot, it looks about as big as a sodden giraffe, doesn't it? Will you shut up? So I think it was one of those giant pterosaurs. I can't remember the name now, that's a bit frustrating. I only looked it up last night as well. Oh, okay, 2 options. But they both go with the same sort of place. This one goes slightly lower. So let's start off with this one. And go. Okay then, so I think I was a little bit late there. I'm just going to wait for those to close and open again before we go running. That's a safe one, isn't it? Grab it, grab it, grab you, gonad. Right, there we go. Oh, right there, right there.
What a relief.
Not
Back on
quite.
solid ground. Actually, judging by that sinkhole, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Where's the... There you are. I think that's all of those gotten. So where does this one go? Over there somewhere. That's, oh, it allows us to climb back up there, look. See that up there? It allows us to get back to the beginning. Okay. Well, again, I'm fairly sure Laika didn't come this way. But this is the only way left for us. Cockroach, got you. Got ya. Got you again. And again and again and again. Excellent. Oh, I didn't get all the fireflies. I assumed I did. Must be getting close. Let's have a quick look, in fact. Let's have a look at our infotarium. Pressing the triggers to try and get in. Creatures. What have we got? Butterflies, beetles. It says we've got fireflies, yeah. Woodpeckers we've done, dragonflies, moths, capriosaurus, pangolins, snails, raptors, Diplocaulus, longnecks, Laika, Tyrannosaur, salamanders, scorpions, mice, caterpillars. Oh, it's just called a pterosaur. Oh, look at that. I'm pretty sure that is just the general name for flying dinosaur. Maybe I've got that wrong as well then. 12 meters, yeah, I suppose that's its wingspan more than its actual sort of height. But yeah, massive, massive creatures. And what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 we haven't seen yet. Tar worms, we need about, what, 6 of those? 5 of those? 1, 2, yeah, about 6 I'd have thought. It's a lot of tar worms to get, because they're a pain in the ass. I suppose you just have to hang around in the tar pits hoping, wouldn't you? A few more cockroaches. And another one. I'm assuming it would stop you scanning stuff once you've completed its infotarium index. It wouldn't allow you just to waste your time scanning the same thing over and over again. We didn't have moss, did we? No, we do have moss, so we don't need to scan these. Definitely not. The Archaeops, pterosaurs, toad and snake are the only things on cockroaches. And tar worms, only things we have we need to worry about. Oh, in that case, Sodom. Unless it pops up saying it's a new creature, we don't need it. do need you. Didn't need many though. How many do we need? Is that going to finish it off? No, loads to go. Alright. Don't need those either. Do need pterosaurs if they come close. Just fall from there, can't I? I'll have a few more cockroaches though. Oh, that stupid little mole. That stupid mole, there he is. Come up, come up. Ah, he's gone. He's gone. Never did get him, did we? Mice we got. More tar pits, so we might actually get the tar worms here a bit more frequently then. Still don't know what this white stuff is. Not really a clue on that. Don't need mice, need cockroaches. Is that the sound of more long necks then?
We've taken a turn back towards the tar pit. Keep an eye out for long necks.
Must be, I'm not sure where. Big old skeleton carcass there, isn't it? So what's in this other direction, I wonder? Cockroach! Thank you. A nest? Wonder what sort of nest? Not a pterosaur. So, another T-Rex nest, maybe? Is this where I found Laika to start with, perhaps? If it is Laika's original nest, maybe she would have gone back. No, don't need you. Don't need you. Guess this cave was just in case you didn't manage to complete fireflies. So that managed to get you to finish them off, won't it? And just, I'm going to check again, just to be sure, we definitely have fireflies. Archaeops, pterosaurs, cockroach, toad, snake, tarworm. And a few things we haven't yet discovered. So I'm pretty sure those are just, yeah, they are just standard old fireflies. So nothing for us to do in here, so let's head back to the tar pits then, I guess. I was hoping there'd be something hidden around there, but obviously not. No mice, thought you were cockroaches. Alright then, let us mosey over here. Oh, just roll. Does that sound like a long neck? Not entirely sure it does. Pigs, you are right in my face, son. Toad? Did I need toad? Cannot remember. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's what I'm on about. Give me a few more of them. Not sure there would have ever been such a creature. But I guess some things on Tyson can't be exactly the same as prehistoric Earth, can they? Looks like that's the only one we're going to get. Didn't need a toad, did we? We did need a toad. Right, okay. Scorpions, I'm pretty sure we've got.
Mind your head.
We're still coming, girl.
Did that sound like a Laika to you, did it? That sounded to me very much like the velociraptor call from Jurassic Park.
What killed the long neck? Ah, possibly this piece of ship debris.
Well, you'd have thought so.
Creature, really quite fragile in the end.
You mean the ship debris that plummeted from space and tore it in half? That ship debris. Think you're on something there, Higgs? Oh, there we go.
Don't worry, girl.
She did get there.
You're fine.
Well done, Robin.
How did you
impressed
get
me
there?
again with your adventuring. But now we've got your pet, I think it's time to get straight back home. Look, your pet knows that roar. It might be the same Tyrannosaur that killed its family. Stay inside, Robin. Careful, Robin. Don't go out there.
Want that frog.
It's a stampede. Okay, it's a very slow stampede, but still extremely dangerous given how incredibly big their feet are.
They are absolutely massive, aren't they? It's one of the things I love about VR, just the incredible sense of scale it gives you. I know it doesn't seem very different, like if you had it on a monitor, you'd still be looking at it, that's pretty big. But in VR, when you have to crane your head 90 degrees back to look up at something like that, it's insane. I mean, they don't even come up to his knees. The size of it. And its skull is literally as tall as I am. I know I'm only like a 10-year-old boy or whatever, but still, it's a big old skull. Easily just curl up in its footprint. Where are they even going? Over there somewhere.
Wait, Robin. The Tyrannosaur that caused the stampede might still be out there.
I suspect it will be.
Phew. The whole herd has passed now. It's probably safe to go now. Ah, just our luck. The stampede caused a collapse. We can't go back through here.
Amazing. Amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Its tail's still disappearing. Look how far away it is. Awesome. Absolutely
Where's
awesome.
that light coming from?
Oh yes, a
Probably that Higgs
glowing
unit.
skull. I suppose you think it's a good idea to have a closer look.
Yeah, I do.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, look at
An
it.
emergency Higgs unit.
Do you think Laika meant to lead us here? I bet this has the information I want.
Your pet? She's just an animal. I doubt it.
I doubt that as well, actually, Robin. That does seem a little bit like bullshit. So it's an emergency Higgs, emergency team, evacuation pod 308 in orbit of Tyson 3.
Emergency Higgs 96450 reporting. Hamilton. Status requested. Typical. The biggest emergency in over 50 years and I've lost connection. It can get so boring being an emergency specialist. I guess that's a good thing, really.
This is your captain speaking. As many of you already know, a small group of crew have commandeered Escalar 3.
Oh.
This is mutiny. We operate this ship as a democracy, and starting the colonization process is irreversible. This is not a decision a minority can make.
So a small group of people took a ship to begin...
Shuttle Escalar 3, we've received
Colonization.
reports of unauthorized access to your flight systems.
You forced us to this, Captain. We've overridden the controls. We're going to launch.
As I told the crew, we are a democracy. You have no right to start the colonization process.
We don't know when or if any other humans will ever follow us. We have a whole planet right here to make our own. That's our birthright. Uncouple us so we can launch.
Birthright's a bit strong, mate.
We don't know what's down there. You are being a damn fool.
I'm starting ignition anyway.
Do not launch. I will not uncouple.
5, 4, 3.
You're gonna kill him.
As your commander, I beg you to stand down. I won't release your ship. You launch it.
And that's the end of you.
Command, this is Emergency Higgs 96450. I've been ejected into space. I should...
Corrupted holographic data.
Hmm.
Well, I never.
Well, I never.
Crash was no accident. They destroyed the Esmeralda all by themselves. They never could get along. Not like us, eh, Robin? We are a close-knit family. Now, let's get that pet of yours and go home.
You're getting more and more suspicious, mate.
Where is Laika?
That infernal creature! We should just leave it out here to die. Oh my. I'm sorry. That wasn't very familial of me, was it?
No.
It's just that she's so much trouble. And it wasn't all that long ago that we had barely enough food just for you. But she's your friend. And that's important to you, isn't it? So we're going to find her, okay? And then we go home.
Higgs. Why are you being so super suspicious of everything? Or about everything? That seems super low. Still seems super low. Okay, apparently this isn't something you walk on, you just walk through this. I was hoping to see another tar worm, but doesn't appear to be one in this particular pool. Yeah, you just kind of clip through that ground. Weird. So a few things. There's another tar pit over here, and then this will be heading that sort of direction by the look of it. There's got to be a worm in here, right? Yeah, there you are. I see you. Oh, I missed a bit. Missed a bit. Come back. Come back. Come on now. Start you. I want to finish you. Oh, come on. It almost appeared. There it is. Excellent. I've not seen any others around in this particular pit. We probably need another 3 or so, don't we reckon? So what happened to the ship then? Was it the fact that she didn't release them that caused all of the ships to, or the Esmeralda and the, whatever they called it, Matilda or something, to disintegrate? Was that the problem? Or were we on the ship that they were trying to steal to colonize Tyson with? Hello, Mr. Toad. Hello. Come here. Come here. Excellent. Do we have all the salamanders? I'm not sure. Oh, you tricksy little bugger. Can't remember. I wish it'd give you a different sound if you've already scanned it. You've completed the scan. I think it does a sound when you complete the scan for the first time. But after that it just... Oh my god. You probably landed on that ledge and you're probably fine. Nothing to worry about. Can I get around there? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? It's a pretty impressive view over there, isn't it? Jesus. Look at that. It's immense, isn't it? So did I see another glow up on that rock there, which looks a little bit like a... Yeah, I thought that was something different. Looks like another Higgs unit, maybe? So I can do something to this. Right and left trigger. Come on. Come on. It's just going to snap in a minute, isn't it? No? Can I climb it if I get close enough? Can't I? Shall we... No, that's going straight back down again, isn't it? Let's take a look up there then. Come on, down you come. Down you come. Ups to daisy. There's got to be something up
Another
here, right?
communicator. Your scan won't work through all that muck, though.
Guess I'll have to clean it off then, won't I? Another hermit crab? Same hermit crab? There we go. Where is that, There it is.
You'll have to rinse it off.
Oh, it did work. No, oh, because it got rinsed off in the mud. Don't know why that suddenly worked, actually. Seems a bit nonsensical. Another hermit crab. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Must have already got that one. Cockroach. 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 And another toad as well. So is there anything else we've finished off? Creatures. Toads we have finished off. Cockroaches we have finished off. So just the 2 flying ones, and a snake, and a tar worm and a hermit crab. That's easy enough to remember now, isn't it? Flying, snake, tar worm, crab. And I'll scan the occasional thing if it looks new as well. Another shot of that spectacular view down that valley. Beautiful. How are we doing for time? About 25 minutes. I think we're doing alright. Not long to have to finish up though. I wish it stopped picking things up if you'd already scanned them. That's my current bugbear with the game. It's a little slow, but you can understand that.
Corrupted data in the emergency Higgs. It was the last thing he recorded before he entered Tyson's atmosphere. That would likely explain why it's corrupted.
Probably.
Higgs units are tough, but they still take damage.
So it's a little bit slow to move, but it's relatively understandable. It's a bit of a sort of walking simulator style game, isn't it, to go around and investigate stuff, so you don't need the fast movement. But I wish they'd, well, I suppose my biggest issue with the game is I wish I had motion controls, actually. That's the biggest issue I have with the game. But aside from that, it'd be lovely if they just tidied up the scanning a little bit. Just so you're a bit more obvious as to what you've already scanned. And fall. One day I'll misjudge that. And I'll just fall to my death. Again, how did Laika did she just barrel off the edge of that? Edge?
Stop!
Edge.
Raptors! Be quiet and stay very still. Good. They haven't seen us. Wait for this one to turn around. I want you to move when I give the word.
Nope, you can't see me. T-Rex
Robin,
rules.
no!
You saw me. T-Rex rules do not apply. I'll just jump down there.
Go! That can't be!
Nope.
The word was go, Robin, and I gave it. Okay. Go!
Clearly, now is not the time, Higgs. I am nowhere near.
Stop! Raptors! Be quiet and stay very still.
It's not there.
Good. They haven't seen us.
Okay,
Wait for
okay.
this one to turn around. I want you to move when I give the word.
I'm already gone, Higgs. Already gone. Crap. Stripes, but I do wish there were a few more feathers. Stripes are good though, at least that's something a bit different. Not all just grey lizards.
Find something to throw, Robin. Quickly.
You gonad? There's nothing. Ah, hello.
Oh, I see you're already quite adept at this. Okay. Go! Now!
Probably be a bit better if there's a run button, right?
That was dangerous, I know, but we must be brave if we want to find your friend.
Well, now you give a crap, Higgs. Now you give a crap. So we're coming into half hour. I probably should have stopped around there. But I didn't, so the next time we see a little saving icon pop up, that is where we'll stop.
Maybe she was leading
there it
us
is.
here, to the Esmeralda. No, that's not likely. Let's find a safe way to climb down. Your pet is most likely at the bottom.
Pretty huge, isn't it? I suppose like you'd assume that it would be, being a giant spacecraft designed to colonize other worlds.
You will be careful, won't you? Sorry.
Oh, you will.
You know me, always worrying.
Is he becoming slightly more likable, or is it just me? Seems to be becoming a bit more self-aware of his... So what's a suitable word? Assholeness? That's the word I was looking for. So there's a way down, but we will save that until next time. I don't really see the full route. See if we can get to there. Not sure we go after that. But we will leave that there then. Alright, so parish notice time, which I'm sure you're probably aware of by now. This video falls into the period where I am moving house. I'm moving house on the 28th of July, so the week before and the week after, so the 21st of July to roughly the 6th of August, I will be doing only one video a day at most, depending on how many I get recorded beforehand, and this will now fall firmly, there we go, into that period. So apologies for that, can't be helped though, so there'll be a little bit more of a delay between the videos that you know and love, but you know, if you do watch a particular series or two, it gives you a chance to go and explore some other series maybe and catch up on some of those, or some of the ones I've already finished perhaps. Wouldn't that be nice for you? I'm also planning on doing some streaming at some point when I return in August. Streaming some monitor-based games rather than VR, so if you've got any ideas for games I could stream, do let me know. Currently planning on starting off with probably Everspace and Planet Coaster. Everspace being something that I think is going to be a little bit better in monitor mode, particularly because of the red flicker issue, and I think it works quite well as a streaming game anyway. So that's my current plan. Do let me know as well if you have a preference between Twitch or YouTube. So far the general consensus is, well, it's unanimous, it is YouTube all the way. And that was what I was thinking anyway, so I'll probably almost certainly do YouTube. It certainly seems to make more sense in terms of that's where my existence, audience and subs are. So why try and, you know, branch out to a whole new platform when I've already got all you lovely people here already? Alright then. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do click the like button, genuinely very appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on the march towards 1,000 now. I mean, we're you know, just over 500 at the moment, 550, 60 or something like that. So we're quite a way off, but that is the next major milestone that we're aiming for. So subscribe if you haven't to help us get there, and if you think you know anyone else that might enjoy the channel, do point them my way. That would be simply superb of you. Otherwise, leave any comments you have down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. You see I almost missed that then. Or I shall see you next time for more VR dinosaur adventures in Robinson the Journey, where we explore the wreck of the Esmeralda. Good stuff. Thank you very much for joining me.